Hi, I'm Sumi Das for the Inside Scoop. Joining me is Brian Tong, Senior Editor for CNET. Thanks for being with us.
No problem.
So you are going to San Diego this week for Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'm going to a place that will be very sweaty and smelly, but it'll be great. You know, Comic-Con, over 200,000 people will descend on San Diego, downtown San Diego, for everything geek pop culture, TV shows, movies, comic books, animation. It's everything.
You almost lost me by opening with the sweaty stuff.
Yeah,
but,
you know, I want to inform you what's the most important thing.
The realistic
right?
version of what's going to happen. So let's give people an idea, because you've been going for a few years now. It's not just for people who are comic book fans, and it's not just folks who were, publishing comic books that are there. It's much more than that now.
Yeah, its roots come from, it used to be a small comic book show, but now it has become a mainstream event, probably within the last 5 years, where it's not just comic books. We're talking about movies, TV shows, anything that touches kind of the sci-fi fantasy realm, medieval times type things. So Game of Thrones, a popular series, you'll see stuff like that at Comic-Con. Stuff like Iron Man and Marvel Comics, you'll see that stuff at Comic-Con, but you also see kind of some of these new upcoming shows, and now a lot of media companies are using it as a launch pad to showcase and preview and try and generate buzz, because all eyeballs are on it. It's not just kind of what they might used to call in the past a geek convention. It's a mainstream convention.
Okay, not just for like Star Trek fans.
No, not anymore, but there's still plenty of them there. So.
Okay, right. So give us an idea of what you're excited about for this year, because you have an idea of what you want to check out and make sure you don't miss.
Yeah, I think a lot of times what makes Comic-Con unique is it's really a convention that's made for fans, for the consumer who loves stuff. So although you might have to wait in line for 3 or 4 hours, or maybe even a day, if you like Twilight,
yikes,
which I do. No, I don't. I would never go to those movies. But the vampire phenomena is really huge. But I'm just excited to see, a lot of times it's also about collectibles. Kind of, they have a lot of rare toys and collectibles, and yes, grown men still collect toys, but also a chance to sit at these panels and see cast members, an opportunity that you would never get a chance to. You're not blocked by media, because someone like you or me would have to wait in line the same amount of time as a fan. So they really make this accessible.
There's no privileges that are afforded to press members.
Yeah, unless you have a real exclusive in, you're going to have to wait in line just like everyone else to cover these events. So it's really one of those few conventions where the wall has been taken down, and you really do get a lot more direct access than you ever could before.
The panels that you're going to this year?
Targeted Game of Thrones for sure, because now that the season is off, everyone's like just dying to get anything they can, right? Yeah. Iron Man 3, I definitely want to see. Also The Hobbit, Peter Jackson's movie,
and these
kind
are all
of the stories
previews
before.
For films that are not coming out this year.
Yeah, typically about
Next
a film
year,
comes
right?
out. They show stuff that will come out in about a year or two even.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So Batman is hot right now, Spider-Man is hot. We won't see anything like that at Comic-Con. This is all stuff that we'll see in a couple years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I mean, I can't wait to go. So.
And why is this still a relevant, I mean, you kind of told us, but like, why does it matter on the broader scale?
I think this is really the epicenter of pop culture right now. You have a lot of different things going on. We've seen how comic book movies and sci-fi and kind of geek culture has started to take over mainstream culture, and this is really where it starts. So if everyone likes to get the information first, to be on the in. If you want to be on the in, Comic-Con is one of those places to go. So it's really where everything is kind of popping and bubbling.
All right. Well, I'm not going, so I won't be on the in. But
I'll bring you back something.
Yeah, exactly.
A little Spider-Man mask or something.
Pack your deodorant if it's going to be sweaty masses.
Yes. It's 200,000 people, very sweaty.
Brian Tong, thanks so much.
All right.
For Inside Scoop, I'm Sumi Das. Thanks for watching.